New mineral diamond discovered inside a diamond in Botswana. An ancient diamond found in Botswana contains an unprecedented mineral originating from deep within the earth. The mineral called diamond offers a unique window into the deep chemistry of the earth. The diamond, originally dug up in a mine in Orapa, Botswana, is about 4 millimeters wide and weighs 81 milligrams. A dealer sold it in 1987 to a scientist at the California Institute of Technology who was studying diamonds, but neither the merchant nor the scientist knew how special that diamond was. The diamond, now at the Los Angeles County Museum of Natural History in California, was recently analyzed by Oliver Schauner at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. He searched the world for so-called super deep diamonds to see what they could tell us about deep within the earth. Most diamonds are formed 120 to 250 kilometers underground, but diamonds of the greatest diversity are born in Earth's lower mantle, which begins 660 kilometers below the surface. When Schauner and his colleagues X-rayed Botswana diamonds, they found tiny crystals of other minerals inside. They used a laser to cut the diamond and extract the crystals, and then used a technique called mass spectrometry to see what it was made of. The tiny crystal turned out to be a form of calcium silicate that may exist in Earth's lower mantle, but has never been observed before. The molecules in it take on a specific cubic arrangement known as a perovskite structure. The atomic composition of this particular perovskite, which contains mainly calcium, silicon and oxygen, indicates that it could only form under extreme conditions in the Earth's lower mantle, where the pressure is more than 2 lakhs times higher than that Earth's surface. Under surface conditions, calcium silicate is usually found as a white mineral called wollastonite, which has needle-shaped crystals. Schauner and his colleagues named the new calcium silicate mineral diamond after Earth researcher Hu Guang Dave Mao of the Carnegie Institution of Science in Washington. Usually the diamond crystal structure will be destroyed if it is brought to Earth's surface within a very large pressure drop. But trapped in hard diamonds, it was preserved during its long journey to the Orapa mine, which may take between 100 million and 1.5 million years. When we opened the diamond remained intact for about a second, after which we saw it expand and be highlighted under a microscope and practically turn to glass, Schauner said. Diamond is estimated to make up about 5% of Earth's lower mantle and is important because it is believed that the mineral may also contain radioactive elements such as uranium, thorium and potassium-40, which hit the Earth as it decays. Without these radioactive elements, the Earth would be cooler now, said David Phillips of the University of Melbourne in Australia. Diamond found in Botswana diamonds is also low in sodium and potassium, which is surprising given that these elements are believed to be found primarily in the Earth's crust rather than deep in Earth's mantle, Phillips said. This indicates that the surface material is being put back into mantle. Schauner and other researchers continue to hunt for super deep diamonds in hopes of finding more hidden minerals. This is a difficult process because there is no easy way to tell whether diamonds are shallow or deep, and there is no way to know where to find deep variations. The problem is we don't know exactly where to look, Schauner told. Thanks.